All right. This week we are talking about how families work. Our essential question for this week is what happens when families work together? One way that families work together is by cleaning together. So, in some houses, one person has the job of dishes, another person has the job of laundry, and they work together to get the house clean. Another way that families work together is through school. So if you have homework and you need help, usually someone in the house will help you out. Maybe it's a grandparent or your mom or your dad or an older brother or sister is there to help you with schoolwork. Another way that families can work together is by fun activities. So if you go on a picnic, maybe one person is carrying the juice, another person is carrying the blanket, and together you're working together as a family to have a fun experience with each other. All right, here are our vocabulary words for this week. The first word is check. When you check something, you look at it closely to make sure it is right. So if you're checking your seatbelt, maybe you look at it to make sure that it's buckled the right way. That would be checking something. The next word is choose. When you choose, you decide which one of a number of things you want. So if you go into a candy store and there are a bunch of different candies and you can pick one, you're going to choose which one you want to get. The next word is chores. Your chores are things you do to help around the house. So, if you are picking up your clothes off the floor, maybe that's one of your chores, or maybe you help with the dishes. That would be a way that you are helping clean up the house. That would be a chore that you do for your family. Cost. Cost means to have something at a certain price. So, if you go into a store and you buy a gallon of milk, you would look and see how much it cost. Maybe it costs $2. Then you know, okay, I need to pay $2 for this milk. That would be the cost. Customers. Customers are people who buy something from a store or company. So, all the people inside of a store, when you go shopping, those people that are looking for stuff to buy and buying things, those are customers. Jobs. Jobs are work that people do to earn money. So when your parents go to work, they have a job, they do a certain job, and they get paid for it. That would be their job. Spend. Spend means using your money to buy something. So when you go to the store and you buy something, you are spending your money on whatever you buy. And the last word is tools. Tools are used to make or repair things. So if you have a hammer or a screwdriver and you're using it to fix something, those would be examples of tools. All right, phonics this week. The focus is on the long I. Bike is a word that has that long I sound. And if you notice, there's an I and then at the end an E. When we see that E at the end, then we know this is going to be a long I. It's not going to be big. We see that E there at the end, so we know it's going to be bike. Ride is another example of a word that has the long I sound. Line, time, pipe, ripe. These are all words that have that long I sound, and if you notice, you can see the pattern. I, E, I, E, I, E. They all have that I with a letter in between and an E at the end. I, E, I, E. These are our spelling words for this week. Did, D, I, D, did. Fin, F, I, N, fin. Pick, P, I, C, K, pick. All, A, L, L, all. Line, L, I, N, E, line. Pipe, P-I-P-E, pipe. Tip, T-I-P, tip. Any, A-N-Y, any. Mix, M-I-X, mix. Five, F-I-V-E, five. Side, S-I-D-E, side. Says, S-A-Y-S, says. Hike, H-I-K-E, hike. Cape, C-A-P-E, cape. And the last word, made, M-A-D-E, made. And if you notice, there are a few of the words in there that have that long I sound. Line, pipe, five, side, and hike. So they have that I and the E at the end, I, E in the end, and they have that long I sound. These are our high frequency words for this week. All, any, goes, new, number, other, right, says, understands, and work. So in summary, our essential question this week is about how families work together. Our vocabulary words are choose, chores, cost, customers, jobs, spend, tools. We are focusing on words that have that long I sound. Spelling, did, fin, pick, line, pipe, tip, mix, five, side, hike, cape, made, all, any, says. Our high frequency words are all, any, goes, new, number, other, right, says, understands, and work.